So I'm having a second conversation here with Max Carre, who has a long history of supporting the military through the Military Affairs Committee. And our conversation now is going to be about his experience as being a host in the Adopt an Airman program. So tell me about what you have enjoyed about the program so far.
Well, I think getting to know our adopted airman has been the where he came from, his likes and dislikes, what he hopes his future will be, and just establishing that relationship has been awesome for the two of us. My wife and I, in our scenario, we have not had, unfortunately, the opportunity to hang out with him a lot, just because he's a little bit older in the program and has established himself living off base already, and keeps himself very occupied with his peers, doing things, and actually has been a driving force getting some of those younger peers to do things actually in the community. But that said, the time that we have had to spend with Alex has been amazing.
So I had the opportunity to interview Alex yesterday, and as you know, he's been on our steering committee. He really is a go-getter and a leader among his peers. And one thing I enjoyed about our conversation is, although you, as you said, you haven't spent much time together, it sounds like the times you have spent together have been really meaningful to him. And one thing he identified, and I was wondering if you would want to speak on, is how these relationships can build mentorship potentials, opportunities, and how it allows airmen to network with people they might not run across, people that are more established in their civilian careers, and what that can do for the life of an airman.
Oh, you bet. I mean, obviously, when an airman is, especially when they first come in and they're stationed in a completely new environment, a new place, far, far from home, I think it gives them the opportunity to continue to have a family type environment, be invited over for meals, not just holiday meals, that type of thing. It gives them a perspective on, I mean, most of these are obviously youngsters, many right out of high school, no life experience at all. So they see the civilian side that they've never experienced, with those of us who are host families in our different occupations, and different lifestyles in a different community, and the things that we can teach them, the things that are happening in the community, the things they can get involved with, and just give them a family atmosphere. Again, going back to when I was in the Army, I was already married. I didn't go in the Army until I was 23, so I had an idea of how things were. So my wife and I, at the time, we took it upon ourselves at that time to take care of the youngsters in my unit at both duty stations, and get them out of the barracks in the Army at that time versus dorms here. But get them out. Get them out, and of course in those days you didn't have the video games that they have now, but they would keep themselves in there playing maybe board games or cards or whatever. You got to get them out. Got to get them out.
Exactly.
And get them involved in things.
Exactly. Well, thank you for what you do to actually get them airmen out of the dorms and into the community, and introducing them to other people and welcoming them into your home, and for you and Yvette. So
no, it's been awesome, and we truly enjoy it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.